Medalist at 5,000 metres from Daegu, Dejan Gebremeskel. And then, as we look at the second page of this 12-man final, there we've got Edwin Chariot Soy, who's been in great form again, an Olympic bronze medalist from Beijing. Craig Mottram, the big Australian, back in form. This is going to be very special, one suspects. And there is Mo Farah, the reigning world champion at 5,000 metres and the reigning European champion at 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000, introduced to the crowd. And how he would love to get this win to show that he's on course for the Olympics this summer, Rob.
This is so hard to call, this race, John. There is Bernard Lagat, finished second behind Mo Farah in that epic 5,000 metres in Daegu when Mo was roared home. But Lagat is a two-time winner of this race and a very canny tactician.
Crowd absolutely enthralled by this one. There you saw Edwin Soy. I think a name among the athletes here who you really cannot underestimate is the Ugandan. Watch for him in the gold-coloured vest, Moses Kipsiru, who's starting in lane 6. There's Craig Mottram, who, good to see him back in some sort of form. 31 years old now, and winner of the Melbourne Classic this season, and getting right back to his best. There's Johan Koal of France, European indoor bronze medalist from 2009. But I was just mentioning Moses Kipsiru, who's in the gold vest of Uganda. He has got a blistering finish. Now, if he's in contention, he is a real danger. There he is, there's Moses Kipsiru. Had a brilliant finish, a 53-second last lap in getting his Commonwealth gold medal at 5,000 and 10,000 metres. So the 3,000 metres is underway. Is somebody going to take it out? Is it going to be a fast time? Lagat's gone straight to the front, along with the Kenyan Augustine Chogi. Two Kenyans in this field, remember. Augustine Chogi and Edwin Soy, who's moved up into second place. Wouldn't be a surprise to see them running as a team. And for identification purposes, Chogi number 184, Soy number 188. They'll certainly be in the shake-up.
Yes, they're deciding that they want to sit in at the front. Mo Farah at the moment just happy to tag along in 5th place. He's tracking Gebremeskel, who got the bronze behind him in Daegu. This is so hard to call, but he's in the right place at the moment in these very, very early stages, just tucking in, out of trouble, minding his own business.
Mo Farah in 5th place, and going along very easily as they come down into the straight. Still more than 13 laps to go. Dramatic long jump competition taking place. A few oohs and ahs from the crowd. We promise you won't miss anything from that. They go through the first 400 metres in 63 seconds, and still it's a Kenyan 1-2. Chogi from Soy, and then comes Lagat in 3rd place. And it is Mo Farah who is currently in 5th place.
The two Kenyans perhaps had a conversation before this race that they were going to work together. They are the two fastest athletes in the world this year. They've both gone inside 7 minutes 30 seconds, and Edwin Soy might not be the headline maker, but he's running in 2nd place, and he cannot be discounted. Olympic bronze medalist 4 years ago. And just look at Lagat. He's tucked in 3rd place. He's won this title twice before, and he is a superb tactician. Has he still got enough speed in his legs if it comes down to a real burn-up at the end? Mo Farah still going along. They're single file, the two Kenyans. Lagat in 3rd, Gebremeskel 4th, Mo Farah in 5th. The 3 medalists from Daegu are right up there at the moment.
2 minutes 6.53 at 800 metres for those of you who like to keep a check on the times for this one. Kenyan 1-2, and then comes Lagat, then the Ethiopian, and then Mo Farah bowling along in 5th place. You can say, if you like, this is just the phony war. The real dust-up has yet to come. What are the tactics going to be? Who's going to try and impose himself? It's Alamiru there in 3rd place, the Ethiopian. Also just ranging up a little bit closer, taking closer order is Dejan Gebremeskel, his Ethiopian teammate, and no forward move yet from Kipsiru, the Ugandan, who's back in about 8th place as we look. It Does like to run from behind though, and does like to trust in that blistering sprint finish. And now you see coming up into fourth place onto the shoulder of Lagat is Gebre Meskel, the Ethiopian, and it's still a Kenyan 1-2. And now Mo Farah is back in sixth place, but he reacts, sees a little bit of danger, didn't want to get boxed, and now eases through onto the shoulder of Lagat.
This is good work from Mo Farah. He's in fourth place here. Gebre Meskel fifth. Alamaru in sixth, and Mo Farah just running up onto the shoulder now, past Bernard Lagat into third place, and now he's in exactly the right position here. We're waiting to see when the big break will come, but Mo Farah is ensuring that when it does come, he'll be in the right place at the right time.
He needs to be in the right place at the right time, absolutely, Farah, and he's imposing himself on these Kenyans and also on Lagat. He's moved up into third place, that is absolutely right, but does he leave it late or does he go from distance? Because it's possible that Kipsirou might be able to out-sprint him, it's possible that Lagat might be able to out-sprint him. The tactics here are absolutely key as Chogi and Soy still lead from the front. That's Augustine Chogi, who's led from word go, the Commonwealth Games champion from Melbourne back in 2006, and Farah's in third place, being tracked by Lagat. That great rivalry from Daegu, it is being revisited here.
It certainly is, and it's still far too close to call. Somebody is going to have to make a big break. If you saw the two heats, you'll remember that they were very slow in the early stages, and then it got ever so fast right towards the end. We're gearing up to a dramatic finish.
It's been a fairly level pace so far, but now is it that Chogi's starting to wind it up? He looks as though he's just touched the accelerator a little bit, and Augustine Chogi, the 25-year-old Kenyan, leading the way from Edwin Soy, and then in third place it's Mo Farah. Lagat just easing through into fourth. Right at the back of the field, he's not had a mention so far, Craig Mottram. There he is in this final, the big Australian, but it's a Kenyan 1-2, and then Farah for Great Britain, and then it's Lagat, and that is the order, and you suspect those are going to be Arne Gabius of Germany moving up into fifth place, and Soy now taking the pressure off Chogi. He's doing his share of the pacemaking.
And they just went through there with 5 laps to go, and I saw Mo Farah just take a little look over his shoulder, which might indicate he's still feeling pretty comfortable here. There's definitely some team tactics at work here among the Kenyans.
Last 200 metres was the quickest of the race so far. We thought that Chogi and Soy were just starting to pour it on a bit, and the time reflects that. And Farah moving well. He's in absolutely prime position. He's giving himself every opportunity here, moving into second place, this time with 4 laps to go. It's Soy from Farah and Chogi and Lagat. The big guns are there. Still we wait for Kipsirou, the Ugandan, who's back just 3 from the back, and Craig Mottram now starting to improve. The Australian, the tallest man in the field, is taking closer order.
Yes, the World Championship bronze medalist from back in 2005, and it's good to see Mottram in these major finals. Still Soy, and now Mo Farah. Is he poised? Is he about to make a strike? We've got 3 laps to go. He's exactly where he needs to be, but he knows there are some really, really fast finishers behind him.
Here he goes.
Here
he goes. 29.9 the last 200 metres, and Farah now is going. He's going to try and dominate this one from the front. It's Mo Farah from Augustine Chogi, and then comes Edwin Soy. Behind him comes Bernard Lagat, who's right in contention. The veteran American, born a Kenyan, now married to an American woman with American nationality, and coming up, taking closer order as well, is Gebre Meskel, the Ethiopian. He moves into 5th place. Kipsirou, the Ugandan, is working his way through the field and taking closer order. This time they'll come round towards the lap marker, and they'll have 2 laps to go. And Farah loses the lead, and taking it up now is Chogi, and Lagat moves into second. Farah looks uncomfortable. He's having to dig deep here, and they go with 2 laps now, and it is Chogi who leads. They come up now, and they take the bell.
Has Mo Farah gone too early? Has he got anything left? Stretching it out down the back straight. He's digging in. He's in 4th place. He's closing.
Lagat has won this twice before, and he looks as though he's going to win it again. Bernard Lagat, the American, hits the front and is coming, and Farah moves out to try and challenge, but it's going to be gold for the United States, silver and bronze for Kenya, and Mo Farah run out of the medal places. He takes 4th place, and it was a terrific burn-up and Bernard Lagat, who's done it before, knows what it takes, the indoor specialist, 37 years old, he gets his big revenge over Mo Farah. He got it absolutely right, and Bernard Lagat celebrates and takes the gold medal once more. Twice world indoor champion before, world champion at 1500 and 5000 in his fabulous career. He's had medals at the Olympics, medals for Kenya, now representing the United States. He came so close to Mo Farah in the 5000 at Daegu, and now here in Istanbul, the old lad has had his revenge. There he goes, that was fabulous, and a 26.3 second last lap. Farah just couldn't get back at the Kenyans Chogi and Soy. Chogi taking the silver, and just 100th of a second behind him, Edwin Chariot Soy. Silver and bronze for Kenya, gold for the United States.
Farah has missed a medal by 1/100th of a second, and he did have a little collision with Soy just before they came into the home straight. A look of delight on the face of Bernard Lagat. He was eyeballs out when he got the silver in Daegu. He's going on in age, but he is so astute tactically. Mo Farah hit the front, but it wasn't decisive, John. And once again, we got the questions. Did he go slightly too early?
Maybe so, and there's a bit of bumping and barging, you see, around that final bend. Edwin Soy locking horns with Mo Farah, but Bernard Lagat, he's going to be back in the Olympic Stadium this summer, resuming the rivalry with Mo Farah. But it is a third gold medal, and he's on his victory lap now, and it's one of the quicker victory laps I've seen, and he's running around with the